as far as wiretapping, I guess, by this past administration, at least we have something in common, perhaps.
Oh man, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. It's your boy Currency 365. As you guys can hear, yesterday Donald Trump with Angela Merkel and talking about the wiretapping and that they have something in common because Angela Merkel and her administration were also saying that they were being tapped as well, and so has China and Russia and every other country. And Obama actually, I'm not sure if Obama actually came out and admitted to it, but he did tell the Holland president that I'm not tapping you, I'm not wiretapping you. So that was, but and he also did say that NASA or NSA or whoever was spying on basically everybody, his allies, his enemies, and everybody. So it's definitely nothing out of the out of the realm of not of disbelief, right? That Obama would wiretap the White House or Trump Towers or whatever the case, because Obama's been doing that for a long time, okay? And every country knows that, and everybody, all the countries came out and spoke about it. Remember, so it's nothing new at all. So I don't know why people are like, "Oh my God, it's nothing new." Obama's been doing that for a long time with NASA or NSA, whoever he was using. Okay, so this is awesome. For the first time in 3 years, nearly 3 years, Iraqi flag is flying above the central Mosul again. Okay, so not sure where in central Mosul. I'm not sure this is Old City Mosul or somewhere else, but it's in the central area and it's flying, and the flag is flying. Okay, so the first time in nearly 3 years. So as we already know the story, we're still waiting on Iraq to return to the international stage because Maliki flooded Iraq with Mosul with terrorists, and then it spread throughout the other provinces as well. And even they even came to Baghdad. Remember, they were few miles out of the green zone at one point, and then what happened was the American troops and the coalition forces came in, and they just annihilated them. And we didn't hear anything about ISIS being at at the government complex any longer, or being at the green zone, 2, 3, 4 miles from the green zone any longer. I mean, that story came out, and then the international forces and the Americans and the special forces annihilated them. and then the mainstream media just shut up. They didn't even say anything. Um, and it's crazy because Maliki and these guys live in the green zone, and the American troops saved their lives, right? And then he goes to Iran and talks about there's no American troops. Just only Iran helped us out. Like, it's unbelievable. Iran fighters don't fight like that. Iran fighters are not that skilled. When's the last time Iran, really did anything combat wise in any country? You know what I mean? Like, no. So here's the map. But that's just Maliki and his devil ways. He doesn't care. He's a traitor Iranian anyways. Uh, so as you guys saw today on the main channel 365, Maliki, net worth 40 billion. The man didn't have even the man barely had $1 million coming into office. Where in the world did you go from going to office and having $40 billion? Even if he left with $1 billion, I would have been like, nah, something ain't right. There's no way you can leave with that much money because you're not doing anything but being a prime minister. Your job is to be a prime minister. Your job is not to hustle and do investments and all that. Your job is to be a prime minister. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, how do you become that type of guy? Not even the American president, not even Barack Obama left with that type of money. So, you know what I mean? So that means that you were stealing like crazy. Now here's the map. We know it's about a week behind, and so we say, okay, the, we could be wrong as well. Okay, the other map we saw would look like it was a week ahead. Um, this map looks like it's a week behind. And the reason why we say it's a week behind is because this area right here is Old Mosul City, and there's nothing here. There's nothing orange, there's nothing orange here. We got this bridge back, and it's orange on here, but it is green for the bridge. If you see, the edge is green. But other than that, there's nothing here to indicate that we're at 90% control of Old Mosul City. Nothing, right? And so when the commanders and the forces say that they control 90% of Old Mosul City, we should at least see all orange here, at least show orange. But no, look at this. I mean, this part right here, orange, hasn't moved in what is it, 10 days? This we haven't even moved right here. We barely moved in 10 days, 7 days, whatever it is the case may be. Since we got the government complex back, we haven't even moved on this map, okay? And we're not even. And look, and if we cover this green, and we cover this green right here, and we cover this green, that's 60%, right? That gives us 60%. We come up to this area with this bridge right here, and we get this area that's 70%, and then we get this where the V shape is in this bridge, that's 80%, and this is 20, and then the rest of this is 20%. There's nothing out here, as you guys can see. So this should be a breeze. Is this like some type of highway going into, I don't know. This could be Syria or something. I don't know. But or this could be Telehar. I have no clue. But anyways, so let me see here. So this right here represents 20%, right? This up top of the V shape, and then under the V shape we still have about let me see. This will be 60, 70, and 80. So we still have a little bit left on here. And then we got 20% up here. So we'll see. I mean, it's the 18th, so they're done for the day on the map. And then tomorrow, it's what time is it? It's about 9 o'clock in Baghdad p.m. So they're done for the day, and they're going to probably take a quick nap, get up at 12, and hopefully they storm Telehar Sunday morning, because Sundays they usually do the stormings, right? So Sunday morning we're hoping for a storming of Telehar, and we're hoping to storm Old Mosul City as well and receive all of Old Mosul City and Telehar. Okay, so let's see what happens Sunday morning. Let's see if it starts at 12 a.m. Baghdad time, somewhere around there, and they do sneak attacks. They're supposed to get the Grand Mosque, Nuri Mosque, back tomorrow. Okay, so they're going to try to storm it while the ISIS members are sleeping, because there's few ISIS members guarding it. So they're going to wait till they go to sleep and then storm it. Okay, and yeah, that's it. We'll see what happens. We'll see where the map is at, because Abadi, to be fair, Abadi is going to probably go by this map like he did on Eastern Mosul. Okay, so if he went by the map for Eastern Mosul, he'll probably go by this map for Western Mosul. Okay, and it's the Nineveh Command Center map, so it's the providence. Nineveh is the providence of this area. So most likely he's going to go by this map. Okay, so we want to we'll see where the map's at by Monday. Okay, by Monday we should definitely have. Hopefully we have this area by Monday. We have all of this done by Monday. We come up to the bridge by Monday. We have all of this completed, and then we're storming Telehar as well. Okay, and then the rest of the week we come up here, and then we get this V shape, and then and that will bring us to the 24th. This basically the second day of the Arab Summit League. We're up here right at this V shape. Okay, so we'll try it again. We'll be at this V shape by Friday. Okay, and then over the weekend we storm into Western Mosul. North Mosul, excuse me, and then we storm into either Friday, hopefully Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. 6 days we go up here and we take care of this. Hopefully we can do that in 6 days. And that brings us to the 29th and we're done, right? So and the body can claim now look, if we get Old Mosul City back, a body's going to claim victory, right? Telehar and Old Mosul City is what he wants. So if we can get Telehar and Old Mosul City back by the 29th, that's all body really cares about. Okay, the rest of these areas have no really it's not populated that much, and there's really nobody here. It's just editing. Okay, so let's get Telehar and Old Mosul City back, and so the liberation date is the 29th. I'm going to put it on the 29th. March 29th is the liberation date. Okay, now of course the map doesn't say that we're going to be done on the 29th. But if we can get Old Mosul City and Telehar, we could be done on the 29th because there's nothing out here. This should turn green quickly, right? Just like it did down here. It took us 7 days to get this 1/3, right? It should be the same thing up here. Okay, shouldn't take long. As soon as we get this and Telehar, everything should turn green like that. Okay, so let's watch out for Old Mosul City storming tomorrow morning and Telehar storming tomorrow morning, and then let's see what happens by Monday night as a body is meeting Trump, and then by Wednesday when they all get together for their conference event, and then the start of the Arab Summit League. Okay, let's see where we're at by the second day of the Arab Summit League. I'm pretty sure this should be green right up in here. Okay, and we should only have this remaining. Okay, so final hours is coming. We're just a couple of days, we're about 7 days away from getting this all green right here, it looks like, and then final hours is here. So the 24th, let's say the 24th will start final hours. According to this map, the 24th will start final hours, and then from there we could have this thing done within 6 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. Okay, so that puts us at the 29th to the 31st. Okay, so that's it for me. No, that's not it for me. We got to continue. That's it for the map, and the new liberation date is the 29th. Okay, the last day of the Arab Summer League. Let's see here. Let's go down here. Deir Ezzor is in eastern Mosul. Okay, Vicky went and looked it up. Okay, cool. Dennis says, my opinion is during March 20th to 22nd, we are going to have a big surprise. I hope so, Dennis. I hope so. I hope it's over. You know what I mean? I don't want to walk into April, but Kenneth Story did say that he was shown, or the prophecies or whatever were shown, or the prophets were shown. I don't know what it was, but that we're exiting right now the end of delays, and the Lord and God is removing His hand to bring the wealth transfer in April. So we're in the place of where God has now removed His hand, and He's allowing the wealth transfer to start to come on through into the physical realm. So we should see it really go full steam ahead in April. So we'll see. We'll see if we can close out March strong and then go into April. Let's see here. Okay, we already talked about all that. Christine Lagarde made some statements here. She says the IMF stands ready to contribute to enhancing global understanding and cooperations and support members in managing risk. Okay. We need global cooperation and strong policies to build on the recent momentum and achieve strong, sustained balance and inclusive growth. There is no growth in the world. I don't know what she's talking about. Here's a video of Iraq forces captured a huge ISIS weapon. Okay, and it says thousands and thousands of rifles seized. I wonder where they get those weapons from. And here's something interesting. This is gonna be held Monday, April 3rd. Iraq Rising Conference. Wow. That says a lot. The IMF expects limited growth on the Iraq's economy in 2017 because they're basing it on oil, but Iraq's budget is not in oil. Iraq's budget is not oil. Is not relying on oil any longer. Okay, so Interesting. And Bitcoin is under 1,000 now. Wow. That's it for me. Eyes open. Peace out. Oh, well, it's back over 1,000 now.